Hello students, we are into our quantity food production practical. Today we are doing a Kashmiri menu. In Kashmiri menu we will start with Yakhni Shorba, which is a soup, Kashmiri soup, which is made by mutton bones, and it is finished by beaten yogurt to make it flavorful, rich and thick. Then we have Shami Kebab in the starters. Shami Kebab are basically melt in your mouth kebabs, which are made from either minced chicken or minced mutton. We will be using minced chicken today. It is then used with chana dal, minced chana dal, and it is flavored with ginger, garlic, coriander and mint leaves. Then we have mutton rogan josh in the main course. Rogan josh is basically a mutton curry from Kashmir, one of the 13 curries which are famous in Kashmir. So this is a red type of curry which is finished with a lot of rogan on top, which is the oil which is used to prepare the mutton rogan josh. Then we have damalu in vegetarian preparation. We have shirmal, which is a Kashmiri bread which is made from refined flour or maida, and then it is finished with a little bit of sugar and milk to it. So instead of water they use milk there. And in the dessert we have kong firni which we regularly know as rice firni. In Kashmir they use rava or semolina to make their firni. So we will be having that. So students, in Misa we have taken our garlic, ginger, green chilies, which are the regular condiments required for any Kashmiri cuisine. We have our basic khada masala. In Kashmiri cuisine they use cardamoms, bay leaves, shahi jeera, cinnamon and red chilies, dry red chilies or Kashmiri chilies as we call them. We have magaj beans which will be used for the kong firni. We have beaten curds. We have pure ghee which will be used again for the kong firni and the rogan josh. We have potatoes for the dum aloo. We have peeled them and kept in water. The reason behind this is if you keep peeled potatoes outside, they turn black, they start turning black. We have minced chicken here for shami kebab. We have mutton which we have cleaned and kept here. So it is with bone and it is regular. So with bone will be used for yakhni shorba and the regular one will be used for mutton rogan josh. So as you can see, there is a little bit of fat which will give the rogan to the mutton rogan josh. We have onions which we have peeled. Then the eggs will be used for shami kebab, coriander, mint, lemon, and this is the refined flour which will be used for sheermal.
So students, we will be starting with the sheermal at first. We have added a little bit of ghee, little bit of saffron milk and sugar to the refined flour. We will mix it nicely. We will make a dough out of it. We will adjust the refined flour accordingly and we will make a soft dough out of it. We need to make sure that the dough is soft with adequate amount of ghee into it, and then we will keep it for resting at the side. So that is the dough for sheermal. Now we will start with yakhni shorba. We have heated some oil. We have added some khada masala, the traditional khada masala used in Kashmiri cuisine. Then we add the mutton with bones into it. We give it a little bit of color, and then we add the masalas to it. We add green chilies, we add coriander, we add ginger and garlic to it. We saute it a little bit for the flavors to come out, and then we leave it for a little bit of color. Then we will be adding water to it, and then we will bring it to one boil and then keep it for simmering. We have to take care that it does not get too much of color. We need to keep it, yakhni shorba is a little bit of greenish white in color, so we have to keep it at that point. We will shift it to another range and then we will start with our shami kebabs. The mixture is made up of chicken keema, egg, ginger, garlic, garam masala powder, salt, red chili powder and turmeric. So once the oil heats up into our non-stick pan, we will add this mixture of chicken keema for shami kebab. We will adjust it a little bit. As you can see, it is in a paste type of form. It is very soft, so it takes less time to cook. So once there is color from one side, we have to turn it and then we will give it color from other side. Sometimes it might happen that the kebab will get color from outside and get crust from outside but will not cook from inside. So we have to take care about that. So as you can see, the third kebab was not cooked, so we have kept it for a little bit longer time. So once it's done, we'll start with mutton rogan josh. We have heated oil. Again, we add khada masalas to it, Kashmiri khada masalas which are traditionally used. Then we will add some ginger, garlic, green chilies to it. We'll saute it a little bit. We'll add sliced onions. We'll cook them a little bit. Then we will add tomatoes to it once the onions are cooked. And the mutton, we have marinated it a little bit. We added the masalas here, masala powders to the onion. We will allow them to cook. The reddish color which is obtained for the Rogan Josh is obtained from the reddish Kashmiri chilies which are there and the tomatoes which we add to it. The main strong point which Rogan Josh has is it needs to be cooked completely. The masala needs to be cooked completely, and then only we have to add the mutton. So we have shifted the Yakhni Shorba on the back gas range, and we will start with Dum Aloo Kashmiri on the other side. So our Rogan Josh masala is getting cooked on one side. We have added the khada masalas in Dum Aloo Kashmiri as well. We have added sliced onions. We will add all the masala powders to the Dum Aloo Kashmiri. We will add turmeric powder, we will add garam masala powder, we will add kitchen king masala powder to it, salt, red chili powder to it, and then we will add cut potatoes to it, and we will add a little bit of water and keep it for simmering. We will get it first boil and then we will keep it for simmering. So as you can see, we have added mutton to the mutton Rogan Josh here, and it is started cooking now. At one point it will start leaving a little bit of water. We will add a little bit of stock to it, and then we will keep it to cook until the mutton is soft and tender. The Yakhni Shorba is getting cooked on the other side. We have to keep it cooking till it gets all the mutton bones flavor to it. Now we will start with the Kong Firni. Firni, regularly as we know it, is made from rice. Kashmiri Kong Firni is made from semolina or rava as we know it. As you can see, the rogan has started coming. The oil which we had used and the mutton fat which we had used has started coming on top on the Rogan Josh. Dum aloo is getting cooked on one side, and for the Kong Firni we will heat a little bit of ghee. We will add semolina or rava to it, little bit of cardamom. We will saute the rava till the rava is cooked. We will be adding saffron milk to it, regular milk, sugar at the end of the process, and then we will cook the firni once it is done to a medium consistency. We'll keep checking on the Rogan Josh on one side, on the other side, and on the Yakhni Shorba on one side. The reason why we started the Yakhni Shorba at the start was it takes time to cook. It needs to have all the mutton flavors into the water itself so that it gives the to the Yakhni Shorba. So as in the Kong Firni, we have added a little bit of milk, and then we have cooked it. Now the Dum Aloo Kashmiri, we have added the final stage. We have added beaten curds to it, and in the Kong Firni we have added saffron milk. Now in making sheermal, we have rolled the dough and we have cooked it. We need to cook it from both sides, and then we have to cut it and then serve it, and we have to finish it off.